Well, kia ora everybody, Louise here, Thursday in New Zealand, in my part of the world, and I'm just going to take you for a little walk through Eden Garden, commonly known as the Garden of Eden to most people, and you may have always wondered what it looked like. It's a private garden, it's beautiful, developed by garden enthusiasts. So I'm just outside at the moment. We're going to spend a little bit of time in here looking at all the beautiful plants. So this is the area where I am. I'm in the area of Epsom on one side of Mangawhau Mount Eden, and Mount Eden on the other side. So it's lovely, lovely residential area as well. Hello and kia ora, Sarge. We're going to do a bit of gardening. So it's a lovely residential area. Obviously, if you live here, you've got to keep your garden up to scratch as well. And there are some beautiful gardens and a nice view. Hey Denise, perfect timing, awesome. Some nice views down the street there, looking through to another volcano there, Remuera. Okay, somebody coming towards me. I will just back up and then we'll head into the gardens, and I'm going to take you for a walk. I'm good, Mercedes, fantastic. We're walking into Eden Garden. It's the old quarry built on the side of Mount Eden, or Mangawhau Mount Eden. And it's actually a huge area. Good afternoon, Dave. How are you? It's morning here for me. What is the time? It is 11 o'clock, just coming up to 11. There we go. We just walk through here. I'll just put my mask over my face as we go through. This is where you get your tickets, and they have a little shop here as well. And then you just walk straight through after you've bought your ticket, which I have done. Nice shop here selling lots of bits and pieces. And so we'll just walk through here, and then we're going to be in the Garden of Eden. Thank you. Just me. This is your welcome spot. Look, it's gorgeous. Look. How are you all doing today? Autumn is just starting here, so the leaves are beginning to change colours. It's a beautiful walk. You could spend quite a few hours in here. So it was the old quarry in the 1960s. The quarry must have been privately owned because it was gifted to somebody else, who then transformed it into the beautiful garden that it is today. So it was a group of gardening enthusiasts that did that. So because it's private, it does have an entrance fee, but that's okay. And they have a cafe, which is really handy. So when you need to get a coffee at any time, you can pop in there. Beautiful, gorgeous day. These days, Mercedes are just spectacular. Look, really, really gorgeous. Little bit of a breeze. We're just going to wander. We're just going to take our own path. So let's go through this. You can see everybody here having their morning coffees. That's lovely. We'll take a walk through this way. Lots of different areas. Azaleas all out, of course. Lots of seats. So when people die, they've obviously left instructions. You can buy a seat. You can be in the Garden of Eden forever, which is rather nice. And you'll be able to hear lots of birds. You know, the birds love this area. No pests in here. Native birds just everywhere. Big wood pigeons, lots of tui, lots and lots of native birds. Aren't these gorgeous? Look. A little bit of sunlight coming through. Thank you so much for joining me. There's a waterfall. There's a really lovely waterfall. We'll head over in that direction. The waterfall's not original, of course. It's been put here in the garden. But if you ever wondered what the Garden of Eden looked like, I'm pretty sure it's something like this. Yes, yes, we do. We do, we do. We'll just do a little walk around this tree here. Ah, these stones from the Remarkables were presented to the Auckland City Council by the Borough of Queenstown. There we go, the Remarkables. The big mountain range in the South Island, like the Rockies, run in a straight line from north to south. Ooh, wow, look at this big tree. Yes, we've got to get ourselves back to the garden. Oh, it's beautiful. And it's peaceful. Oh, there's a sundial. Explore. There's a sundial. Nice. Yes, just after 11 o'clock. Touch of red. So Mangawhau Mount Eden is our highest volcano on land here in Auckland. It was quarried in the old days. There were several quarries here, so a lot of Auckland's early buildings are built with the stone. Around the city is all built with this, I'll show you the volcanic stone, volcanic rock is all here. Here it is here. Not a good example. I'll get you another example. Over here behind the waterfall, this is the original wall. Maybe, looks like there's a little bit of a track. I haven't been here for a while, so I've been walking around, getting a little bit lost. There's the waterfall. It will not be original. But it's gorgeous, really beautiful. The sound of water is so relaxing, so serene. Neko palm trees, so lots and lots of natives. Oh, there's a nice kauri tree there. Lots and lots of natives here. And then we've got different exotic plants planted around as well. Notice, Eden Garden takes every precaution to ensure your safety while visiting the garden. But we do encourage personal responsibility. That's good. Children must be supervised at all times. There's a little bit of a path here at the side. We'll just walk up this. We might get a view of the waterfall from up there. Oh, there we go. There's some interesting rock. What's this one? This water garden was donated by New Zealand Insurance Company. Oh, look at the kiwi there. Oh, I didn't notice all of this before. This is good. NZI, New Zealand Insurance. Nice. The first insurance company in New Zealand, and they said in 1859. Just take a little wander up the side here. Look, see our lovely ferns. We'll just take a little wander. Hello, Hugo. Nice to see you. Kia ora. Yeah, beautiful nature in here. We're just having a wander. Just have a little explore. Don't want to come to a garden and be too organised, do you? This just goes up to, yeah, there's a little seat up here, and oh no, it goes a little bit further than this as well. But here's the waterfall just through here. I will explore. Oh, look, honestly, you just have to stop and look around, because look what's here. Isn't this gorgeous? Look, hidden away. Fabulous to see you all. Thanks for joining. Just Going to have a little wander through the gardens here. Beautiful. And you can see there, good example of all the old rock. This is the part of the original quarry wall here. We won't go further up this track because I don't know what's here. It's probably lovely, but I want to take you over to another part that I've just been exploring, where all the bromeliads are. All the green moss. You know, it's, even though it's a native garden, it is seasonal in lots of ways because all of the introduced plants are either flowering or changing colour. So it's a beautiful mixture. Probably does represent the Garden of Eden really well. Yeah. And so it's Thursday morning, just after 11 a.m. It's almost coffee time. Interesting tree there, look. Looks quite prehistoric. So while it's all done by volunteers, they do have a caretaker. There he is there, and his fabulous little battery operated cart that goes everywhere. It's really amazing. It's so quiet. Okay, we'll keep walking here. Quite a nice, so we just got some autumn colours now coming into view. They'll be familiar to you. So of course, you know, there's lots and lots of paths. I'm just going to take you on the one that I know. I've got a map in my pocket. I'm going to do a little bit more exploring afterwards. Look at these. Wow. I think they might be rhododendrons, but I'm not 100% sure. There's a beautiful throne in here. I'll zoom in for you. All mosaic tiles. It's really, really gorgeous. Can I zoom any more? Oh, I can. You can get some detail. Look at that. Really beautiful. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful. I wonder if we can sit on it. Yeah, and all the different colours of, look, greys and greens. You have to stop and appreciate nature. Mother Nature. Gorgeous, Denise, yeah. So we'll keep walking. I feel like being quiet. You can hear the birds. I know. I must come and spend a little bit more time here. I was just talking to a friend and she said she's never been here. And I said, okay, we'll come for lunch and have a walk around the garden. So there's lots and lots of different tracks that you can do, and they all go up to lookouts. You're either looking out across the city, or you might be looking out into ferns or down across into the gardens. They're really gorgeous. They've got signposts everywhere. This is where I was getting lost before. We're going to go head in the direction of the Hillary Heights. We're going to do a little bit of a loop here, because we're going to do up to the Hillary Heights, which is through here, and then we're going to come down this narrow pathway and all of these steps. And as you can see, there's a golden bell here. We'll have to ring the golden bell. The bromeliad glade is maintained by the Bromeliad Society of New Zealand, and they're gorgeous. So I'd like to show them to you. Another nice little sculpture there. Look at the colours, nice rimu. Yeah, so lots of little tracks and paths that you can take around. No wheelchair access. Okay, we'll walk. We will walk. No problem for us. No problem for us. So this is the original bank of the old quarry here. A lot of Auckland's old buildings built with this stone. And of course it was all, the guys that were employed here were all prisoners from Beauty Overload. Yes, yeah. They were all the prisoners were employed here in the quarry, and also building some of the roads in the area as well. But I love the way, you know, this tree's fallen over, so they've just left it here, and they've used it as sort of like a bit of an edge here on the side of the track or the path. It's an old ponga. Wow, gorgeous. Yeah, it's good because look, then there's the stone wall. Yeah, it's very relaxing. It's really beautiful. And it's a gorgeous day to be here as well. Let's keep going. Oh, an orange cone. That sort of spoils it, but must be doing some maintenance there. Caution, here we go, potential rockfall. Hello, Pete, nice to see you, kia ora. We're just in the Garden of Eden, or in Auckland it's known as Eden Garden. I don't think any of us know what the Garden of Eden looks like, but I reckon it's pretty much close to this. I was just thinking about you this morning, Pete. Yeah, I hope you're doing well. Autumn here, of course. Florida Pete. Yeah, we'll just go up here. Then we'll walk down that track, those steps. We do get our steps in today. There we go. It's a little bit of a pergola here that we can get a little bit of a view out over the gardens. Don't eat the apple here. Of course. So you can see in the distance Auckland, South Auckland, and there's some hills through there as well. We're 196 metres high. Pete, fortunately they do have a coffee shop here. They've got a nice little cafe. So I don't need to look for the apple today. We'll take a walk down through the Bromeliad back to where we were. Look at the kawa. This is a beautiful one. So when kawa has been eaten by insects like this, there's a lot of goodness in it, and this is when you start to using the leaves. Before that, they're a little bit young. They're still good, but they're a little bit young, but this is the one that you need for medicinal purposes. Kawa. The stamen looks like a candle. It doesn't have any candles at the moment, but it's gorgeous. We believe that Tani Mahuta, the god of the forest, this was the first plant that he made, and he put everything in it. He put all the goodness. Kia ora, Kiwi-ai, nice to see you. He put all the goodness into this plant. So let's keep walking. After I've finished this with you, I'm going to head up there, the Hillary Heights. This is what I missed before when I was walking around. This is where I want to keep going. So I'll do a little bit of Instagram from there. We just came up here, and I'm going to walk you down this track here. They do have a bell, and where you need to, because the path is very narrow, so you need to ring the bell. Coming, we're coming. And there's quite a few of us, so we're off. And I have to be a little bit careful here because there's lots of steps, and you can see what the path is like. It can get a little bit slippery, although it's not wet today, so it's good. The bromeliads are just gorgeous, look. Just beautiful. You hear the birds? Oh, we've got some flowering on the other side. Look. The colours are just gorgeous. I don't think it's a season for them yet. I think they might be more winter flowering. Peaceful, yeah, it's gorgeous. It's really lovely. I'm glad I came today. But I'll have to come back again soon. So let's keep going. You see how natural the area is. They just haven't reorganised stuff, which is brilliant. They've just left it completely natural and created the gardens around them. Bit of a narrow passage here. I think we can negotiate that. Oh, just fabulous though. Look at the colours. Wow. Nice. And the view, of course. I think we're pretty much in the Garden of Eden. The sign here says caution, slippery when wet, but it's not wet, so it's good. We'll be going down here, and then we're heading down this way. We have to keep ringing the bell to let people know we're coming. This is Eden Garden, Kiwi. We're on the slope, the old quarry on the slope of Mungafo Mount Eden, which is right up here. So it's the old quarry, and they stopped quarrying it probably around the 1930s, the 1960s. Whoever owned this land gifted it to somebody else, and it was developed as this beautiful garden today. So about 10-15 minutes from downtown, so it's really not too far to go. We've got another bell. We've got to keep ringing the bell because people might let me get down around to it. People might be coming up and they need to know that there's somebody going to be in the way. Did you hear that? It's quite loud. Oops, sorry, sunshine. If you're missing sunshine, that's quite good. Thanks, Mercedes. Fabulous to see you as always. And we'll tackle the last few steps to the bottom. Oh, look at this. The colours, look, amazing. Beautiful. Thanks, Pete. Awesome. Nice to see you both. You love it? Yeah. It's amazing, isn't it? It's lovely. You know, I could do lots of broadcasts here because lots of different areas. But today I quite like this walkway just for spending a little bit of a half an hour here. It's quite nice. So we'll just head down here to the bottom. They do have a little bit of a railing, which is great. Lovely remu tree. Oh, look at this. Whoa. It's days like this you want to be looking at a silver fern. Oh, look. It's beautiful. Wow. How amazing. Wow. Just like giant umbrellas. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, it's pretty narrow. But it's lovely and peaceful, and yeah, it's just gorgeous to share some nature, some real beauty. Okay, keep going. Just need to look where I'm walking. Wow. These branches on the silver fern are huge. Anyway, let's keep going. Show you a little bit more. Nice remu tree here. Oh, look at this big one. Wow. Exotic. Exotic. I'm not sure where bromeliads are from originally. That's an interesting thing. They're not a New Zealand native, obviously, but introduced and growing well here. I'll turn you around and just show you where we've been coming from, because it's gorgeous looking back up here. There's our steps. This must be the perfect growing conditions for them. It's quite shady, and yeah, this must be perfect. Exotic, yeah. Amazing. And then we've got a nice totara here as well. So lots of natives in here. Kia ora, Ramona. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining. We're just under this beautiful, we're in the garden, Garden of Eden, under this beautiful, beautiful silver fern. We've just had a little bit of a wander around. It's been nice. I'll bring you back another day and we'll explore a little bit more. So we're just going to head on down. So we've got 140 different ferns in New Zealand, and they're all different. This one's really tough, really, really hard. Look at this gorgeous Ramona. Look at this beautiful bromeliad. Oh, and all the colours behind. Wow. I could really just stand here and look at these all day. Nature's marvel. Yeah. And the old volcanic rocks. Oh, so they love growing in rocks. Look at this. Ah, I'm learning something as we go. Learning something. That's good. I think we might have another bell to ring. We do. So I don't think we need to ring it down. Now we're down, but let's ring it anyway. Good vibes, all right. Yeah, you guys are the best. You bring the vibes with you. We'll just walk through this little bit of a path here. Yeah. Wow. Very different from your gardens, I know, because we're sort of like subtropical here, so it's quite rainforesty. Walk back down the maples. Of course, most of you are spring, and we're autumn, so we've got getting those autumny colours coming through. There we are. Past the throne. I think we might just head back. Instead of going in the direction of the waterfall, we'll just go down the path a little bit, and I will finish very shortly. Just go down the path a wee bit. The waterfall is just there. So that's where we was sort of like at the beginning there, the waterfall. And then we've walked on around here. Look at that gorgeous fern there as well. And the colours, nice to see the changing colours of these trees. So fabulous. Thanks so much everybody for joining. Let me Thank you so much for joining me on this walk. I'll bring you back again another day and we'll keep walking. I'm going to head back there and get a coffee. Thank you so much. Lovely to see you all Thursday in New Zealand. It's going to be a good day. Good for you tomorrow when you get there. But thanks very much everybody. Kia ora and ka kite. I'm just going to turn the camera again and just walk down here just for a minute or so. You can just enjoy the peace and I won't speak. And we'll just finish down here. Thank you so much. Fabulous to have you walking with me. Enjoy your day. Soak up nature. Remember, after her. Take care everybody. So peaceful, I just want to be quiet. Look up here. That's a good finishing spot. Okay, take care everybody. Okay, bye for now. Thank you.